guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique. For those of you who are new to this channel, I upload 1 to 2 videos in a week. So if you are not a subscriber already, I would really appreciate it if you would like to take the time to click that subscribe button, and don't forget to also click on the notification bell down below so that you will be notified every time I make a new video. Okay, so let's jump right into today's video. I have a few requests for a bag collection video. I figure I would probably do them in some parts. I think it might be better to just like separate them into 2 or 3 parts, possibly 2. Okay, so today's video is all about my updated Chanel handbag collection. I have done this video a few years ago. I will link it down below for those of you who want to check it out. So some of the bags, of course, have come and gone. Some I have kept. This is in no particular order, but maybe I will start with the vintage ones and then go to the newer ones. But before we go with the vintage one, I'm going to start with this case, which is I don't know what they call it. It's a clutch or a case, like a document case, some sort. But this was purchased pre-loved, and it's actually in the color True Red, but it comes across more like an orange red. I use this as a clutch, and I consider a clutch a handbag, so I guess that's why I'm putting it into the handbag collection, even though maybe, you know, some of you might think that this is not a bag, but I am using it as a bag in my life, as a clutch. And also I don't think I have Chanel SLG, so I'm just gonna put it in my handbag collection. So the inside just looks like that. I don't use this for travel just because it's very thin. I don't find it useful enough to keep a lot of things while traveling, and also it's lambskin. It would scratch easily in my travel bag because I do tend to pack a lot when I travel. It would definitely get scratched easily amongst the other items that I carry with me. So yeah, the first item for today is this clutch. I used to have a black one that is bigger than this, but I sold that, and I kind of regret it that I did, but oh well. The next one is this round Chanel bag. This is vintage. I think this is from the 90s, the early 90s. It's just a round Caviar Chanel bag. It's so unique, and I think they're now coming up with also round bags these days. So this is actually on point with the trend. And also I see every season now Chanel has taken a lot of inspirations from their vintage bags in the 90s. So I think things are definitely making a comeback for those of you who have Chanel bags from the 90s. Like I've seen like the totes from this season, and last season I've seen a lot of things, you know, like what used to be the cosmetic case back in the day. Now it's becoming new season collection. So do not get rid of your vintage Chanel bags, because they're definitely back in trend. I mean, they're always in trend because they never go out of style, but sometimes seasonal pieces can, you know, be a little bit trendy. Okay, so yeah, this is in the gold hardware. This was broken before, the zipper, and they kindly fixed that for me for free at the Chanel boutique. I also have a video about that. If you want to watch that, I link it down below. This is great for everyday because I tend to carry it crossbody, and it fits a lot of things, of course. Next handbag, another vintage bag. I love this one, and this is the only Chevron bag that I have. I love how classy this bag is. You definitely cannot tell that this is a Chanel. It doesn't scream Chanel. It only has like this like CC here, really small. No one can really see it. I mean, this is definitely Chanel from the 90s, early 2000s. So beautiful. It's in Chevron. It's lambskin. It's still super soft. As you can see, it's still puffy. I mean, it has condition for sure. For sure it has condition, but it doesn't deter from its beauty. I think it's still such a beautiful piece, and again, the size is amazing for every day. This is perfect for shoulder bag. I carry it as a shoulder bag. It's not long enough as a crossbody. The inside just looks like this. and it has these 2 pockets on each side. It's really a functional bag in my opinion. I'm not gonna spend too much time on each bag, but if you want a particular review on any bag that you see today, let me know in the comment section down below and I will do that video for you. So the next one, I think this is my oldest Chanel bag. This is a vintage Chanel in black and white. It's so beautiful. Gold hardware, of course. It's just so beautiful. I mean, look at this Chanel mini. I love black and white combination. This was purchased from Poshmark, and that was way when Poshmark just started, and I got like amazing deals on a few bags back in the day. But this is the only Chanel that I got from Poshmark. It's just so beautiful inside, just like this, just like a mini. Beautiful bag. I don't really wear this honestly, just because it is so old, and then on the white part you can't see it from the camera, but it starts to like lightly crack in terms of the leather. So I really baby this bag a lot. I don't carry it. Maybe I carry it like a few times in a year. Also, the first few times I carried it, I was wearing like a navy sweater, and the navy from the sweater transferred all over the chain, the leather on the chain, because the leather on the chain is white. I was almost crying at that time, but luckily I was able to clean it. So crisis averted. So definitely white bag, you have to baby it. Color transfer is just way too easy. This is also why I would never ever buy like a Chanel white bag from the store. You know, if I get a deal like that one, I don't mind, but I'm not gonna pay a lot of money for a white bag because there's always something on it. Let's move on to the last vintage bag that I have for today. This is the East West Chanel bag in jersey, I think, because this is fabric. This strap is only for shoulder bag. It's only that long, but the thing about this strap is that you can take it off on one side and put them together, and this is how I usually would wear this bag as a clutch sometimes. So the inside just looks like this. It's just a single flap. And it's leather on the inside. It's made in France. It has the 2 pockets like the classic flap with the lipstick compartment. So yeah, very easy, very roomy for a night out for sure. Hey guys, I'm in the middle of editing my Chanel handbag collection video, so don't mind how I look like because I'm just editing at home right now. But I don't know what happened. I forgot to include my Chanel walk. I have a walk. This is the Chanel wallet on chain in the color red. It's kind of like true red. You can't see it because my lighting sucks right now. I'm not using a ring light at all. But I just want to show you that I forgot about this. I forgot to include this guy. I purchased this pre-owned from Fashion File in kind of like a fair condition. So it was like well loved, and I don't mind it at all because I got it for less than half of the retail price. And because I got it such a good deal, and it was well loved already, I was not afraid to wear this. This is great for traveling also because it's flat. You can put it in your carry-on. This is just a great bag. Definitely recommend it. If this ever falls apart in the future, I would probably repurchase the walk, but maybe like in the classic design with like the black and the quilting. So yeah, this is my Chanel wallet on chain. Back to the video now. Let's continue with the mini bags. This one is very special because this was purchased from the Chanel Rue Cambon in Paris on my first trip to Paris ever. I think that was like around 5 or 6 years ago. I was not planning at all to get a mini. I was just going to get a wallet on chain because I didn't want to spend the money. Yeah, and I was trying to be good. But then I saw this guy and it was not that much of a difference. I mean, in terms of price, because this was still such a good deal back in the day compared to the States, of course. This was $22.50, and then you get like let's say 10 to 12% of your money back. So that was such a good deal for a mini, and I couldn't say no. And it's burgundy. I didn't know that burgundy is definitely very sought after, because I have had many people messaging me directly and asking if I want to let this bag go because they've been looking for a burgundy Chanel bag and they couldn't find it. But since this is a very sentimental bag to me, and also a gift from my husband during our first Parisian trip, I don't think it's something I can let go in the near future. This is in the gold hardware. This is the Chanel mini square, and the inside just looks like that. It's beautiful. Look at that color. Okay, and the next mini bag is in this Chanel mini rectangular, which is kind of like the mini version of the Chanel medium flap, of course. This is definitely your entryway to the classic Chanel bag if you are considering getting a Chanel bag, but you don't want to spend the $6,000-$7,000 that they are worth right now. You can also try with the mini, but I think the mini now is also crazy priced, maybe $3,500 or something like that. But still, it's still half of the price. But of course, this is smaller. And it's also single flap. This is in lambskin leather with silver hardware, which I love because most of my Chanel bags are in the gold hardware. So I really want something that is in silver hardware, so it gives it more of a casual look. So this is great crossbody for casual days with jeans and t-shirt. Also, this is great for traveling because it's very small and compact. It fits nicely in my carry-on city. All right, so it opens up like that, and it's just one flap, as you can see, and it has the Mademoiselle pocket in the back. Actually, the story about this bag is that I purchased this bag in Chevron with the champagne hardware, and then a few weeks after they came out with this, it was in the winter a few years ago, so I actually returned the Chevron and then went to Manhasset to purchase this bag from the Chanel boutique over there. I will link that video also down below for those of you who are interested. The next one we have the Chanel Reissue. This is in the size 226 in the color red. This is not true red. This is more, there's a little hint of orange in this red. I would prefer a true red, but at that time I was desperate for a red Chanel bag, and I find this at a great price. This was purchased pre-owned from Bag in New York, and it comes with the gold hardware. I love Reissue because, as you can see, it has the Mademoiselle turn lock, so it's not as flashy as the CC turn lock. So this is a very good bag for those of you who want to be more subtle and you don't want people to know what bag you're carrying, unless those people are a Chanel fan. Of course they would know. But what I regret is that I think I should go with the 225 size, just because this is bigger than the Chanel medium flap in my opinion, and for me it's just big and bulky on me. Yeah, this is the bag that I'm carrying right now. I have a few things inside. It's a double flap. It's just like the classic flap. The only differences are at the turn lock, and also it has this chain instead. Chanel Reissue, definitely recommend it. It's definitely a classic. I love it, and I think I would love to maybe trade this in and get the 225 instead in the future, and hopefully sooner than later. Next, we have the Chanel boy bag in the size new medium with lambskin and the ruthenium hardware. I was at that period of my life that everyone had a Chanel boy bag, so I had to have one also. I mean, I do love the style, but of course, in my opinion, I do love the style, but in my opinion, it is not made as nicely as the Chanel medium double flap. You have to be careful with this gap on the sides because it's only single flap. Also, it's not leather line on the inside, it's fabric line. Yeah, but what's good about it being single flap and fabric line is that it's definitely lighter than the medium flap. So this is great for those of you who live in the city. and you have to run around on the daily and carry a few things with you. For those girls on the go, I think this is great. Do I still love it? I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bag, but I think I'm at this point of my life, I could probably say goodbye to this bag. I've been thinking about it. I wanted to sell it, but unfortunately I don't have fashion file in this country. I'm gonna have to wait till travel is safe again so that I can visit countries where I could probably sell this. Okay, so there are only 2 more bags left, and this is the next one that we're going to talk about. This is the Chanel medium double flap in the color beige with gold hardware. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the condition of this bag. No color transfer. So beautiful. I got this half of the retail price at that time. It was so beautiful. What can I say? Nothing to say about this. A classic. If you already have the black one and you want to add another one, definitely a beige, but I would say do not get the beige, you know, the really light beige, just because color transfer would kill you. This one I have no worry. Of course I'm not gonna wear like dark jeans with it, but I have less worry about it because I feel like some of the Chanel bags that are like really light in color, you can just touch it and it has color transfer. But this one is carefree. Also, I purchased this at a good deal. I don't really baby it so much. Beautiful, classic. The last but not least is the Chanel bag of all Chanel bag, which is the medium double flap in caviar leather with gold hardware. I mean, what can I say? It's just a classic. This is the bag of all bag in terms of Chanel. This is the bag. If you're going to have only one bag from Chanel, this is the bag. This is what you should focus on. If this is your dream bag, work towards that. I've talked about that before. If this is your dream bag, do not waste your time buying the other bags just because, you know, it's cheaper. Just buy the one bag and forget about buying 4 or 5 bags. Just have this one bag and be happy for the rest of your life. This is probably the bag that I would save amongst all the other bags. I mean, this comes really close. This is a close second, but yeah, this is the bag. If I can only choose one bag to keep from my collection, this will be it, because it goes with everything. It can go day to night. It could go to like formal situations, to, you know, like casual jeans and t-shirt. It goes with everything. I don't need to say anything anymore. You guys know this is it. That is the end of my Chanel handbag updated collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any requests for me to do in the future, or if you have any questions that you would like to ask me about. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.